Hey, what's up everybody? Mike Lovelace, and this is the Lovelace family with Lovey's Fat Life. We just recently came back from our vacation in Orlando, Florida, and we had an incredible, it was my 50th birthday. Always wanted to go on an airboat ride, but we checked out the Black Hammock, and it's about 20 miles outside of Orlando, Florida, but we had an incredible time. The airboat ride was just awesome, incredible. Can't wait to go back and do it again. And then we also ate at a restaurant that they had there as well. This video is going to focus on the campus itself and the actual airboat ride, and then we'll have a separate video that will have the restaurant dining. That was really good, and you'll want to check that out as well. But come with us as we visit the Black Hammock, and I think it's Oviedo, O-V-I-E-D-O, Florida. Incredible time, well worth the trip outside of Orlando. Hey, so in addition to the airboat ride, they had this cool area prior to getting to where the airboats are located. And they have a gift shop here, which is the Black Hammock. We'll show you at the very end of the video, the inside the Black Hammock gift shop. But they had small gators out here. They were in the cages you see now. They had cockatiels, they had parrots, again, the smaller gators. Just a real cool area to kind of hang out and wait to your scheduled airboat ride. You know, they had music playing. You could go get a drink, a mixed drink. They had a restaurant there as well. We'll show you in another video the restaurant, which was excellent food. But just a cool atmosphere outside hanging. Again, you'll want to make sure that you are there prior to your scheduled boat ride. In our situation, and I mentioned it here a little bit later on, we got there early and we were able to go about 30 minutes earlier because another boat was not full. So don't think that you can just show up and grab a boat ride, because sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But now we're going to walk down kind of through the bar area and the food area, and we'll actually walk down to the pontoon boat that we get on. Just showing you a little bit of footage here. Me and Anthony walking down, trying to catch up with Michelle to get on the pontoon boat. We were the last ones. We actually got to go 30 minutes earlier than our slotted time. Just make sure you set your appointments up in advance. It's a little bit cheaper to do it online. But our boat is ready, and we're the last three getting on it. So we're trying to hurry up and make it. Again, we're the last three on here, but we're getting ready to go on this airboat ride very shortly. right, we're going to continue with the point of view on the airboat. We're going to cut the volume down, put a little more music in here so you're not hearing this wind blow the whole time, but we put it in here ever so often so you can get the feel of it. But it's a really fun ride, awesome with the wind going through your hair, and also you got to hold on to your hat, because if you got a hat, you'll lose it. All right, in the next few minutes after we slow things down and get back to the banks, you're going to see some really big gators in this Lake Jessup. So be on the outlook coming up. Really big gators. All right, so you can see we saw a lot of gators on this. I know at the beginning of this video you didn't see quite as many, but we saw some really big gators. These things look like they were at least 10 to 14 feet long. I'd probably say about 10 to 12. Again, it was mating season right now, so these couple, we called them mating. But I mean, some really big gators. So yeah, I mean, the trip was an awesome trip, well worth the money. We had a 10-year-old with our son Anthony, and he thoroughly enjoyed this, and we kind of thought he may get a little scared on the airboat, but he didn't. He really enjoyed it. So they did swing the boat around so that you could see gators from both sides. But I would definitely highly recommend the Black Hammock. Not only is the restaurant there extremely good, the gators that you see and the wildlife are just awesome. I mean, look at this one right here, how close I was. And I was on the left side of the boat and just using my iPhone to video it. And I mean, they didn't, some of them of course jumped in the water, but I mean, look at these two big ones right here. I mean, they were huge gators. But definitely need to check out this airboat ride if you're in the Orlando area. Again, it's only 20 miles outside of Orlando. All right, the total airboat ride is about 30 to 40 minutes, and they take you out to Bird Island. Of course, they go down through some channels to see the gators themselves. But here we have the Black Hammock. This is where you get your tickets as well, but it's also a gift shop. Really cool gift shop. Cool T-shirts in here as well. We'll show you a little bit around this area also.
So it looks like you just had 3 cups of the hot dogs to feed the alligators. The 3 fishing poles.
It's a pretty one right there.
Oh, did you want a copy of the receipt for that too? There you go. You're welcome.
Down here that all say their trip number 4.
I own 17 $. There is a trip number 5 as well, so just make sure that it says 4.
We got everybody that has 4 right now.
Alright, you can go ahead and leave. You guys all set? Let me check before I go. Oh, okay.
Hey, thank you guys for checking out the Black Hammock airboat ride and restaurant. We're going to have a separate video for the restaurant. We'll have it in the top here on the link. But again, thank you for coming along with us. We hope we gave you a good point of view from riding the airboat and a little bit of footage before and after in the general area where the restaurant's at. And they got a cool sitting area, like I said earlier, where you can order a couple of drinks. I think they had 2-for-1 margaritas, but definitely a cool atmosphere. Definitely highly recommend the Black Hammock airboat ride. Order these tickets online, you get a discount. The restaurant is well worth eating afterwards or before. Maybe afterwards if you get a little nauseous because of the airboat ride, but cannot speak highly enough of us. One of the favorite things we did the whole time we were in Orlando maybe even better than some of the Universal parks we visited. Such an awesome experience. Thank you guys, and like and subscribe if you like what we're doing.